I was just talking nonsense back then.
Yeah, definitely. So have you seen this girl Karmen Karma that's been making the podcast rounds? She's the one who went viral because she said that she like let some dudes nut in her and then she had her husband like eat her out and she didn't tell him, I think. Oh my gosh,
that was so gross.
Yeah.
That was so gross.
I've fucked her a bunch of times.
Oh.
On camera with my girl.
Okay.
They're like really good friends.
Okay. Okay.
Multiple layers of reaction there.
Was it good?
Yeah, she's dope, yeah.
Was she
She got a mean throat game, actually. And I don't say that lightly, but she has a stupid neck, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the boyfriend thing, I feel like that scared a lot of guys.
Of her? Yeah. No, but she's like married. She's like in a committed relationship with this dude.
Oh, yeah?
And he's down. He don't mind that she's like off banging dudes on camera or anything. He's on board for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hope that goes well.
I mean, honestly, yeah, they've been together for a long time. But so you don't approve of that dynamic, though? To me, like smuggling someone else's ejaculate into your husband's mouth, that does seem like a line really is crossed there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like at the end of the day, I just don't really care what other people do. Like it's at the end of the day, it's not really my problem. But yeah, I think if you got she like went back to her ex, right? And he like nutted in her and then she got ate out by
actually I don't know, yeah, if it was her ex or if it was her current dude.
Oh, okay, whoever, and then she got ate out by another guy?
No, I think the one that she was dating was the one who ate out
who ate her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a violation. That's a violation.
In every walk of life, that would be considered wildly inappropriate, except maybe in the porn world.
Even like, oh my God, I'm thinking like, if a dude like screwed another girl before, like it's like he didn't even shower, ew.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because in retrospect, that disgusts me about myself. Is that I had many nights where I would like leave the club with one girl and then she would leave and then I would have another girl come over and there was no sort of sanitation or anything going on in between. Like
condoms at least?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was living reckless, you know?
Sorry, this is like...
It's this thing that they call the 22 mentality.
What is that?
Just being a real sloth-like psychopath.
Did you catch anything?
No. Well, no.
Never?
No.
600?
No, but I've only caught stuff since I've been in a relationship in porn.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Where you get tested like all the fucking time. I had never been tested before this. But actually, I only got burnt one time by like a famous porn star. And then I got burnt one other time by like a random prostitute that I was like on hella coke. And I basically like just ended up hooking up with her at a party with my girl. And I would never do that now because she wasn't tested or anything.
Oh, wow. Was it anything like bad?
No, just like chlamydia. You just get a shot in the ass. It's fine.
You just get a shot in the ass?
Yeah, just give you a shot. You're done. Because people laugh when I'm like, oh, I would way rather get an STD than get like a cold. But it's nothing. It's like, you know, I mean, it does suck. You can't really have sex for like a week.
I have a cold right now.
You should get an STD. You'd love it. You know what? So you're heavy on the pay gap.
Yeah.
And not fucking with it. I'm on board.
I just think I'm just so tired. I grew up in a family. You just don't have excuses. Like in the Davis family, you work hard. Okay, man or woman. My dad just always preached, you work hard, you do something you're passionate about. My dad would tell me, I don't care if you're selling toothpicks from the side of the road, you can do something you're passionate about and work hard at it. Mm-hmm. You want to start a family, whatever it is, right? And I'm just so tired of these girls blaming their gender on why you didn't succeed. You're probably lazy, Rebecca. You're probably just lazy.
But I feel like, yeah, because I mean, the reality is that like I've had people work for me who just like ask for raises all the fucking time, you know, like every 6 months, every year, whenever there's like some significant thing added to the list of work that they're doing, they're asking for raises. And really, from my experience, a lot of times it's the women who are more diligent about that, and whereas the dudes are more likely to just sort of not bring it up as much, which is kind of weird. But I mean, in general, it's like you get paid what you fucking fight to get paid. Mm-hmm. And if they're trying to like not pay you and you like you have to fight for it the same way the dudes have to fight for it. And I just like the idea that we should feel bad for women getting paid less. Like if it's on some kind of systematic level, then sure, fine. But it just clearly doesn't seem to be that.
Do you care if your producer is a man or a woman?
No.
And that's the point. Nobody cares.
Why would anyone care? It's about how you do the job.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm like, why do you guys think you're so special that people care about your gender? Like, if anything, I think the world is nicer to you when you're a young, attractive female.
Massively.
And I'm like, you're going to be 50 one day and you're going to wish people treated you the way they did when they were 22. I've heard like older women talk about this.
Right.
Like one day you just become invisible.
Many times in my life, I've like been around a woman who, whatever, I'd seen her on Instagram or I had like, been watching her online in some capacity, whatever, famous, super hot, like out of this world hot, like a 10 or a 9 or whatever. And then I really like am around them and I have a little bit of a conversation with them and I realize you are one of the dumbest people I've ever met and you've been allowed to wallow in this muck of ignorance because nobody gives a fuck enough to like really question you or challenge you because you're so beautiful that nobody really wants to rock the boat. Nobody wants to like, tell you that your ideas don't make any fucking sense. And even myself, I also felt that way where it's like, well, if I don't correct her on this obviously stupid thing that she said, maybe it'll be a little bit more likely that she'll have sex with me in the future. And a lot of like that's how every dude's brain fucking works. Yeah. And sometimes you see the same thing when I don't watch sports, but randomly I'll just like catch like a fucking basketball post game thing, and I'll just be listening to some of these dudes, and I'll be like, oh, okay, you're a fucking retard. Like you're just like you're just hella good at basketball, so they like put you out there, and you're famous as fuck, but like you have like the brain of a child because you never had like any kind of reason to go past that. Like it wouldn't really have benefited you that much. You're good at one thing and you're bad at everything else, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that why a bunch of them go broke after they get out of the NBA?
Right, yeah, because the financial literacy isn't part of the fucking program, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like lazy. I don't like lazy people, and I don't like stupid people. People be like, "Oh, you hate women." Da 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 da. I'm like, I hate stupid people, man or women.
Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. So if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K. Yeah.